Series 1. It's going to be VO up 1 point against Team Bosskурr. Now, Kaja is going to be banned out here for on the side of VO, which would mean that they would be leaning towards a Ling pickup here just because Kaja is inherently the only hero that can catch the Ling.
Like assured catch, I would say.
An assured catch.
There are a lot of ways to catch the Ling, but there's only one hero that, or at least two heroes that can secure the stuns. Perhaps the Franco at a certain point because of the Bloody Hunt, but that's not as reliable as the Kaja Divine Judgment. So I actually agree with you, but they also bet on the Ling themselves. So maybe they're just doing the classic, just ban out the best heroes in the meta. If you don't know your opponents, particularly in international tournaments, it's just better to go and resolve for usual bans or the strong picks.
Yeah, and Bosskурr does not want a piece of that Natalia again. They're not going to be giving away the Natalia, but that would mean the Selena is open for taking, and their VO is thinking really hard here. Are they going to be going for the Thumbs pick once again? But they are going to be prioritizing the Selena. Selena is still, time and again, a valuable asset in the team, providing a lot of information, especially with the traps and the Abyssal Arrow connection into a Garrote can almost always secure a kill if it connects on to a squishy hero. Yeah. The Bosskурr may just pick up here because once again, Kimmy is available. Carry is also a possible pickup here later on in the stage of the game. In the picks, I mean.
So with Kimmy and Kufra, it's Bosskурr just denying this Kimmy pick coming out from their opponents, which is a VO, while also getting a good heads up pick, which is the Kufra, which almost always works in any composition nowadays. But I would have preferred them to secure like the side laners first because they might run out of like solid side laners. Like what we're seeing now for VO, they secured Thams and Jawhead. Very good in the side lanes. They might not be. Here's the thing, right? It's okay to not pick supports or tanks first because there's a bigger pool as compared to like the valid or side lanes now, like viable side lanes, I mean. Yeah, so I don't know if I explained that correctly, but I hope you understood me.
I understood you. Side lanes are more important in the meta that we have right now for MLBB more than ever, with the 1-3-1 being the almost go-to strategies here for all of the teams. Good side laners are what makes or breaks the game for your team. And speaking of good side laners, Esmeralda is a good side laner, but it's going to be denied here by VO, and they're going to be forced here to play with a Cho. There you go. A Cho is going to be picked up here, which will add a lot of another layer of safety here for Kimmy. As soon as he spots out the Selena going in for the Garrote, he can easily go for the Wave the Dragon, or even if he doesn't want to go for the Wave the Dragon, just go for the Shun Po, or the Jeet Kune Do, I mean, and just knock Selena up. As soon as Selena gets knocked up, everybody, including their mom, will be able to delete Selena. But this is a Basha and a Granger being picked up.
Yeah.
Oh, a Grok now.
Grok's much better. Granger though, not the strongest hero in the meta, but can still work. So they go back to the Uranus. Now the Uranus made a lot of sense because this is a Granger pick anyway. So we were talking about VO not having the better side laners, but just how Bosskурr, I mean, not having the better side, but just how VO drafted this and the order of picks that they showed. Even when it's a last picked Uranus, it doesn't feel like it's just forced. Like, it's just like they had no choice but to pick this. It makes now a lot of sense because it's the Granger, and there's no legit way for Granger to take down the Uranus. Maybe when the Granger is like ahead by two items ahead in terms of farm, maybe they'll get the chance. But if I am a Uranus player, I'm so happy with this game, and I will not hesitate getting that execute for myself. There's like no stunts, there's no hard CC that I'm afraid of that I need to purify. For example, perhaps maybe you're scared of the abyssal arrow, but you can always dodge that. And if you're Jawhead with the ejector, I'm happy to be ejected in front of my opponents this game. So this Uranus pick, as you saw in the draft, was almost automatically picked. And for many reasons, I would approve.
And the 8G lifestyle is properly
That's right.
approved here by Mr. 8G himself.
Yep.
Yeah, it does make sense. Like, you don't have to pick up Purify for a Selena or even a Grok. The Wild Charge isn't worthy of a Purify, even.
Yep. And this game, again, I'm going to say this just for emphasis. You're going to be happy to be receiving that ejector for your team. You're happy in front of your opponents. And we'll see. This could be the early clash in the invade. You could knock up Kaiser now. Cyclone I picked up, but purple buff is going to belong to the blue team, actually. But a lot of punishment is going to happen now. Ranger in trouble. Execute. Where is it? It's already used. Well, at least they'll give the Kimmy the kill. So in exchange for the purple buff, they'll get and lose their they'll lose 2 members. 3 members, actually. I'm not sure if that's a fair trade for blue team.
Whenever you lose, whenever you lose 3 members on the side on your team just for a buff, that's always a losing trade, so to speak. But I have never seen VO get a success here on the Granger. It's almost always you see that happen where the Death Sonata is going to be used preemptively to try to zone out the members here of Bosskurr, but it's not the wisest thing because more than likely you're going to have to always use your Death Sonata in the middle of a team fight and not be at the start of a team fight in order for you to at least guarantee or get a better chance in securing a kill.
Yeah. Jump against this Grok. And they're trying because they know that the Wild Charge is not available. And they have more than enough tools to work around with. And they'll take the kill, giving it to the Uranus this time. Push is not going to commence, but it's okay. Kaiser still follows suit. Look at how confident he is because he knows that even when there's an eject or there's the Jawhead, he will not be killed.
That was the execute.
That's just how it goes. It's just how it goes, man.
And if you did not have an execute, you wouldn't have secured that kill.
That's right. That's also true. Now this is the makings of the HE lifestyle. You always the argument is, if you just straight up kill your opponents, why would you need your Purify? Why would you need Flicker? Why would you need to run away? If you could just kill them, right?
Oh, that was a questionable Wild Charge though by me. That's
you have to take.
Yeah, you were saying.
This is avarice, Uranus. So that means that those free shots that you're giving to the Uranus means that he will be getting so much gold in return, and you will get to critical mass earlier. So they kill off the Grok, and they might even get more. Execute is available, and execute will be used. Second kill for Kaiser and the gang. They'll get the third as well with Popol and Koopa. No need to hype that up, no man, because it is telegraphed. That's how strong this is.
It is, and speaking of which, the Kaiser, very confident on that Uranus, is going to be diving down behind the enemy lines, not giving a single care for the world. Nice interception there, but Kaiser still manages to come out on top. Execute is not available. He's going to run away. He's got 20 seconds before he gets the execute available. That's going to be the turtle being secured by Popol and Koopa and Kimi as well. And look at this Kaiser, 8-0 and 4 minutes into the game.
Because there's no kill threat for him. It's a 3.4 thousand. Enchanted Talisman means that there's a lot of cooldown reduction. Mana is no longer a problem with double armor. So it's leather jerkin as well as the armor boots, which means that the Granger is not a threat. Nobody is a threat at this point. And you have to take note, Avarice was available for Kaiser. meaning to say that this guy is getting so much gold in the early stages. And it's already snowball for the Kimi. 14K compared to 8K. It's easy to say that they have taken this game. And we'll see how Kaiser will again backstab people. Execute is available. A stun on the Grok means death. And I'm sure about that, but they didn't stun him. Flicker was used.
Flicker was used, but that is space created for the Kimi to push up the top lane. And that is going to be another intercept here by this Jawhead. Zaraki not in a good spot, but will manage to make it out alive.
Mm-hmm. You can see now this is 4 deaths, 4 turrets that they were able to get on top of 14 kills, putting them up to 7,000 gold in 5 minutes. That's a rare occurrence, especially in pro matches. Want to punish that Uranus, but I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I am. At this point, there's not a kill threat on the Uranus.
Not a kill threat at all, and again, I'm really questioning the Granger pick. It should have been a carry. A carry would have been better here against the Uranus. Right. And as I say this, 2 members quickly falling down by the hands of Bosskurr, making it a 1-for-2 trade. And this is going to be an easy turtle take for them.
Turtle take or the bottom lane
or
turret
or both.
Or both. You're correct because there's a cannon in there. And Scott Simon says, "Okay, this is free, and I'll take it." I mean, of course, the purple buff will be secured by the Granger, but it doesn't matter as the better trades are going to happen for Vio. So different from the peers again. The ejector, Cyclone Knight, step on it, bro, but step in there. Maybe they're just baiting. Maybe they are just baiting as they take down the Selena.
And over the top side, Kaiser has execute available in 5 seconds, but he doesn't.
Okay.
He actually doesn't need the execute. He's going to be offering himself to the gods. And he's going to get taken out.
Okay. So the kill threat is the turret, I guess, at this point. I mean, himself. The kill threat is himself. Mm-hmm. The only one that can kill this Uranus is the Uranus's mind. But as a result, they were able to finish up all the outer turrets now in favor of Vio. And exploding the lead up to 9,000. And eliminating the Thams means that this could potentially be like a high ground challenge for Vio. And the thing is, when Uranus dove and died, it's way too early. The death timer is not that massive yet.
It's not that massive, and considering the fact that he also has the 8G lifestyle ready and waiting, this mid lane turret is going to go down, and we will expect Granger or Selena to fall down quickly under the hands of these guys. And the nice Guardian's Barrier to stop the cannon minion from getting into range, but a lot of things happening left and right. Zaraki secures the kill onto Thoms with the knockup. No Way of the Dragons being expended just yet, waiting for the right opportunity to use the Way of the Dragon, and the Way of the Dragon must be used on this Granger. If not, onto that Jawhead, Sakura's going to be forced to use the Flicker.
Yeah.
And here's the good thing about this. Since we're not in the 10-minute mark, Turtle's going to be up.
Yep.
No Lords just yet, and this is all Turtle takes secured by Bosskurr.
It's almost always rewarding for teams that are leading by so much to be aggressive in before the 10-minute mark, because the turtle timers are just so good and your death timers are also quick that even if you die by being overly aggressive, it's still okay. Look at what Kaiser is doing. This is called freezing the minion wave, and it sometimes works because I'm sure that it's more applicable in the side lanes, but sometimes you can do it just for your funnel receiver to take some other objectives in other parts of the map.
Yeah, and the rest of Vio just ignored him completely because they know they can't handle him individually, because there are a lot of things that they have to focus on. Speaking of focusing on, the Way of the Dragon is going to be focused on to that Thumbs. Another kill onto Jawhead, and it's just a matter of time before Bosskurr secures this game. And again, the Granger being picked up here is not the best of calls here for Vio. A carry would be the best option to go on to this Uranus. And Uranus doesn't care. Kaiser doesn't care. He's just standing there.
Yep.
He's just getting... this Uranus is just getting pounded left and right, and he doesn't care.
Might even get the kill. Whoever overextends now. But the base is going to be in shambles as game 2 goes in favor of Bosskurr. Very nice last pick with the Uranus. And I would say poor decision on the Granger. And I think that